Swiss-born architect John Batschy designed the Schott Building in the architectural style of Romanesque Revival with Sullivanesque influences around the 1890s. The building was designed with an intricate facade combination of brick and unglazed terracotta. These spiky leaf shapes often are incorporated into Romanesque Revival structures. The human faces formed of terracotta are unique features on the building's exterior. Byzantine-style columns seem to connect the third and fourth floors with a series of graceful arches capping the windows at the tops of the columns. Ornamental bands of terracotta express the sill lines on each floor, and an elaborate cornice graces the top of the facade. The interior includes pressed tin ceiling, iron cast columns, and natural light sources. For over 60 years, the name Schott has been a distinctive one in Quincy's progressive commercial affairs. It is especially associated with Quincy's importance as a center of the manufacturing and distribution of leather and saddlery products. John B. Schott, born in Germany in 1833, was well educated and learned his father's trade as a tanner before coming to America in 1852 at the age of 19. He traveled to New York City by sailboat and went to Cincinnati, Ohio for 4 years to work at his trade as a tanner and currier. It was a response to an advertisement that offered the rental of a tannery in Quincy that Schott arrived here in 1856. He took over the old tannery at the corner of 6th and State Street and consequently married the daughter of the founder of that business. Though he came to Quincy with very little money, Schott was a man of much ability in his line and made a success out of his business. At first, only 6 or 8 men were employed, but he pushed the business rapidly and in 1861 bought the property. Then, in 1865, he bought this building, once home to the Quincy College of Music, where he engaged in the general leather business, besides conducting the old tannery. Around 1889, John B. Schott had the structure erected as an addition to the building. Originally, he occupied the first floor with his horse collar manufacturing enterprise and a rental leather business. The remaining 3 floors were leased for business and professional offices. After a monumental fire that occurred in Schott's 5-story horse collar factory down the street, he had the company concentrate the manufacturing of horse collars strictly in this building. At the time, the goods manufactured by this firm were sold practically in every state of the Union and beyond. From 6 to 8 men represented the company on the road, and altogether there were about 100 employees. Then, in 1910, after only 2 days of illness, he died in his home at the age of 77. The building remains known as the Schott Building, but now houses the restaurant Telena's. This Historic Quincy Business District podcast was produced by WGEM. Special thanks to the Gardner-Denver Museum of Architecture and Design, the Historical Society of Quincy and Adams County, and Quincy Preserves for providing information. For more information, you can visit www.downtownquincy.com or walk to the HQBD office at 128 North 5th Street. I'm WGEM's Rich Kane.